Ben Hookset Adventure. I'm your host, Ben Hookset. We're going on another backcountry trip. So we're gonna go hop a couple ponds and see if we can catch a 4-pound bass in some of these lost lakes. Let's go on a solo. As I'm trudging through here, I see blankets of poison ivy. I just gotta wash my feet within 24 hours. Now, anyone who knows the QEW, you know where I am. It's kind of like if you know, you know. I tell you, you gotta be in shape to be able to do this stuff. Oh my God. Oh, it always sucks when the portage is directly up a mountain. I would know. Finally got out of that muck. I'm in a marsh. I'm just covered in mud. That bog smelled like farts. You know, they call it the Wildlands because it's an unmaintained park. Wild is an understatement. I'm out on the lake I want to be on. It's gorgeous. I need to find a site. I need to establish some sleeping quarters. Oh, also, I realized on that portage just behind me, I forgot my chicken. So I'm down a meal, which means I have to catch a fish for dinner. Priority right now is making sure we have a dry shelter. It's only misting right now, so there's a good opportunity to do so. Oh my God, I'm finally here. Oh, I'm so zooted. Well, the rain's coming down now. I am super happy I prioritized all my shelter and I've gathered all my firewood. When it's time to start lighting up a fire, we actually have some dry stuff. Gotta think, gotta use the big brain. We're just looking out here, and sometimes I make the mistake of looking out there trying to see something, and at some point you just kind of look back and you see the bigger picture and you just start seeing where you are and appreciating what you're doing. Especially in my case, I feel like I earned it. Such a gift. Blessed. I don't know what time it is, but it's time to cook some burgers. Well, I made it all the way out here for a bass. I might as well go fishing. I'm gonna fish until I get the chill, which I'll never get the chill. And the risk that I'm taking right now, I'm still in my pajamas, so I cannot get wet. If I don't take this now, I might not get another opportunity. Well, we've secured the bag. We've guaranteed ourselves a dinner. So I think we should probably head back now. My boat is absolutely covered in leeches. Covered in baby leeches. Settling in nice. It's rounding 8 o'clock. The sun's going down a lot sooner these days. As you can see, there's kind of a brown, amber, pink hue to the air right now, which is kind of nice. Odd stillness. Okay. Have a good night. We'll see you in the morning. Yeah, I could feel the temperature dropping. As you can hear, the rain did pick up again. Good Lord. I'm glad I brought an extra sweater on top of my already sweater. Ooh, it is cold out this morning. Well, all the things that make a man happy. We have bacon, eggs, and coffee. I think it's time to go on our day trip. I'm all bundled up, still misting in the sky, kind of cold, wearing the old shirt from yesterday. It's all kind of damp, but I don't want to sweat my nice warm clothes, so we gotta do it. We're gonna go find a portage, walk nearly a kilometer, and get into the crystal clear lake. Let's go. I wasn't expecting that when I got to the end. And it is windy. So damn windy. So damn windy. She's windy. Sorry. Man, it is windy out here. But I found a little spot not far from the portage that is covered. So we'll take a couple casts. Ooh, on right away, bud. Oh, it's a giant, bro. It's a giant. Ooh, yes, look at that. Second cast, and we get a 2.5-er. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yo, what? Incredible. Incredible. Went to the little Mepsagila. It's a trout spinner, but she works. Meps works. Meps has always worked. So what I realized is what the fuck? Oh yeah. Oh my god, we have to go home now. We have to go home. I don't even know what happened. That's the insane thing. Oh. Damn it! I'm wet. There's no sun. I am very far from camp. I am in my dry pants. I do have my pajama pants, so that'll be okay. I don't know what happened. Maybe the footage will tell me. Maybe the footage will tell me. I don't know. That was so weird. Yeah, no, this particular situation has never happened before. Like, I've fallen out of the boat in the middle of the summer, and the sun would just dry off. But in this case, there's a little more risk involved. This sucks. But guess where I am? I'm back at camp. Shirt mostly soaked, bottom half soaked. My ass is wet. I'm not drenched, but I am certainly quite wet. I gotta get in some of my camp clothes. So I got, in terms of new clothes, I got new underwear on. Nice new dry underwear. The other ones I was sitting in water. Pajama pants, sleep shirt, 2 sweaters, fresh pair of socks. You take one of these bad boys. Yeah, so cozy. Now, even though today was rough, I wouldn't say it's a bad day. A lot of the outcomes of your life are how you react to things. It's really important to just take a deep breath, take a step back, assess, and then make a decision. Not panic and react. That's my take on risk management and decision making. Here's the attempt after fully submerging. Oh, that feels nice. And that feels nice. Perfect. Oh, so much better. Oh, let's get some fish tacos going, or fish fajitas. Fish fajitas, I guess, would be the word. I forgot taco seasoning and fish flour. I forgot all my seasoning. I've made so many mistakes. And bacon and cheese just to top it all off. I hope it's good. It's been a blast this evening, hook setters, but I must give you my farewell for this evening. I've got my fire burning nice and high. Tomorrow I'm gonna make the ugly trek out of here. But yeah, signing off. See you in the morning. The wind is howling right now, so it is gonna be a real cold, wet, and real tough paddle to get home. It's gonna suck. Then we have a 4-kilometer day, which actually doesn't sound so crazy, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 portages to do, whether that's a carryover or a full-on portage, but it's gonna be rough. So we did have a couple millimeters of rain over the last few days. And I'm really hoping that raised the water level just a tiny bit, because there is one section of these portages that is just like it was knee-high mud, and I was pushing myself along. So I'm really hoping that little cleansing of the earth there was a little bit of a blessing in my travels here. So we're soon to find out. If I remember correctly, just up here is the hardest section of this whole portage route. But it could either wet, stinky, muddy, all of the above, sweaty, all of it. All of it. Let's go. I love this. You see all this bush here? These guys right here, kind of like a star formation. It's basically cucumber. You just dig out the roots. Oh, it's so good. All right. That one was gross. That was gross. I don't know what's wrong with that one. I did fall briefly there and gave myself an ouchie. Well, Ben, what's your favorite part of the trip? I think finally getting there, and then the amount of fish that were in that lake. I can tell you my least favorite part was falling in the water. Yeah, I don't really care too much about that. I just want to know what your favorite part was. Thanks. Whoa, okay. Okay, so what was the worst part? Like I said, falling in. And if you to do one thing differently, what would it be? I don't know, probably not fall in. Oh, and also bring like my entire food itinerary, because I had to improvise. Yeah, and you should probably take things a little slower, because I seen you make a lot of mistakes. Okay, what is this? Why are we just attacking me right now? Yeah, I made mistakes. And there you have it, folks. Ben, the biggest goofball in the woods. All right, well, I appreciate you watching to the end to this Ben Hookset adventure. I love making these videos. I love going on adventures, so there's no reason to not subscribe. And remember, there's lots of things to discover, so stay cool and stay curious. Peace out. So this might not make it to the final cut. I just had this thought about bears. There's all these different type of bears that are dangerous. And the rest of them are just like us, wandering through the woods and like, oh, what's that? Most, okay? But then there's those handful that are like, I will kill you. Found a trump card to beat all those bears. There are bear bangers, spray and horns. I won't stop them. But what if you put a canoe on your head? You know, I'm just thinking, if bear rolls around this corner right now and he's like, not going away, like not surprised. A lot of people go, hey bear. My sound, that would be like so foreign to them. Whoop-a-goo, whoop-a-goo, whoop-whoop-whoop-a-goo. I'm like, whoop-a-goo, whoop-a-goo. Canoe on your head, same thing. Whoop-whoop-whoop-a-goo. You just put on an armored vehicle, it trumps everything. And if nothing works, just charge at him. As a bear, you're like, I don't kill that thing because it looks easy. Puts on a canoe on his head, is literally putting on a mech suit, like your Rhino from Marvel. Whoop-a-goo and a canoe on your head, maybe an air horn just to top it all off. You ain't got nothing to worry about out here.